Sometimes I wonder if trying to make gyms is even worth it in Pokemon Go, especially for rural communities. So this building right here, when you read their rules over, it qualifies. It's actually a municipal building. It is a pump station for the town, for the village. So instead of building a huge water tower, they built this. And they built it next to the river. So there's the river. And what it'll do is, instead of having a huge water tower, they'll pull this water into here. They'll clean it for the village to use. So it does meet their criteria, but no matter how much I put it in for it, it keeps getting rejected out. I suspect that part of the reason is there might be a thing next to my name saying, gives Niantic a hard time, probably use some verbal obscenities with them in my frustrations in playing in a basically rural community. I mean, it is crazy playing here. I mean, and you'll have to excuse the traffic, but this is another one of my why even bother. Niantic says when I try to make this one into a Pokestop that it is actually a duplicate. It is not a duplicate. That is that. And that is a different Pokestop. That is a different mural. It's not a duplicate, Niantic. Okay, now these guys constantly get marked as duplicates, and not a one of them is a duplicate. That is a Pokestop. That is a Pokestop. The rink is a Pokestop. These signs were only erected a year and a half ago. They're all brand new. And I suspect in any other town, each and every one of these would be a Pokestop. If you look, there's a fair distance between them. You got enough between them for people to play safely and to maintain social distancing. They are works of art by local artists, and there's art on both sides of them. Some of the art has to do with our history. Some of it's just art that people did for fun. But regardless, it is art. It is art in the park. These, I again stress to Niantic, these are not duplicates. The only way I can think of them being duplicates is if they exist in the Ingress world, but they're not stops here. Hell of a lot of good that's going to do me, excuse my French, because I don't play Ingress. I play Pokemon Go. Yeah. This keeps getting rejected by Niantic too. And one of the problems is that, yes, this was a part of a train station that ran between my town and the next town. When the train station ended, this bridge, this house, was sold to a private citizen, and that private citizen moved the house down to the road here and turned it such that that part of the house that's there faced the road. But in order for it to qualify for federal grants, it had to be moved back to its original location and turned back to the position it's in. Niantic's maps aren't up to date. It looks for this building in that location facing this way, when in fact it's in this location facing that way. Niantic, it is a museum, it is real, and it meets your criteria. Bite me if your maps aren't up to date. Again, forgive the traffic behind me, but here's another one that was rejected. Clearly meets Niantic's qualifications, but yet was rejected. This one was not rejected, but I have yet to see it show up on my map.